press conference for Michael Verdugo. Thank you everybody for coming. I just want to run you through a brief lineup today of how we're going to hold this press conference. We're going to have the statements from Mikey actually sharing his story and talking about the incidents that he's gone through and experienced and his struggle for justice and the struggle really to maintain his certificate as a law enforcement officer for all the time that he's put out there and the time that he's really risked his life to save others and really just putting it on the line. With that, I'd like to invite up Mikey Verdugo, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming out here today, especially it's going to rain. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Verdugo, and until January of 2009, I was the first openly gay police officer in the city of Hollywood. I had a very productive career where I accomplished many goals, made amazing lifelong friends, and was given the opportunity to help others in my community. I started my law enforcement career with the Lauderhill Police Department in August of 1999, and then later transferred over to Hollywood back in 2001. During my time in Hollywood, I progressed and always maintained a flawless record, which I was very proud of. I was part of the SWAT team. I was promoted to detective of a money laundering unit, which I seized millions, working deep undercover, and I also worked beach patrol. Everything was going great for me until it was discovered by certain administrators that I wasn't like the rest of the troops, that I was gay. Many of my close friends in Hollywood already knew, since I never really hid who I was, but just most people assumed that I was, quote, normal, because I didn't play the gay role, which in their mind, I'm not sure what that is. Once it was discovered that I was gay, I had been subjected to countless incidents of discrimination. I finally had enough and went to the chief of police to file several complaints in order to put a stop to it. Instead of helping me, the administration ended up hurting me by taking me out of the detective unit despite the outcome of their investigation, which resulted in sending my supervisor to sensitivity training for punishment for my complaint. I was given the opportunity to go on national TV on HGTV's Design Star, which aired in 2008 of June. As a result of the media attention, my department received a so-called complaint which stemmed from an anonymous complainant. It was discovered that a long time ago, way much before my career as a police officer, I participated in a legal adult film which contained homosexual content. I was immediately placed on leave right then and there without giving me any reason why, and then later fired for the reason that I left that off my application as employment. Yet IRS, the definition of employment does not constitute that. A one-day job is not a job. They used this as their way of getting rid of me. They ignored everything good that I did for my community. The agency turned their back on me. But the most important thing I want to stress is that they did not turn their backs on me the day they learned about the film, but the day they discovered that I was gay. The film was just their way of dismissing me and getting rid of their gay officer. I, like so many Americans, fell a victim of hate, discrimination based solely on my sexual orientation. Amazingly, in this day and age, Florida's GLBT citizens are not protected under ENDA, which stands for Employment Non-Discrimination Act, which is a proposed bill in the United States Congress that would prohibit discrimination against employees on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity. Currently, there are 12 states and the District of Columbia that have these policies that protect their GLBT citizens. But sadly, Florida does not fall under one of those 12 states. I want my case to be an example of what needs to be to bring change into policy into Florida. Although a change is not going to help my case, it will help others in my community. The Hollywood Police Department stole my right to wear a uniform and display a badge, but they cannot steal my right to help the community.
Thank you very much, everybody.